An artistic festival has returned to Liverpool to raise awareness for the deaf and disabled community. DaDa Fest first came to Liverpool in 1984, so in its 30th year they are hosting several artistic shows to bring to light the troubles deaf and disabled people have had to face over the years and are still presently facing.
We're an organisation that was established to do work with arts and disabled people, but we actually very early on in our history became quite a politically motivated organisation, because back in the 80s disabled people were very much largely ignored in society, massive institutionalisation, segregation, and so we wanted to be part of a political rights movement, and so we used art as a way of articulating those issues. People don't realise just how commonplace disability is, and the last census showed that in the Merseyside area, 1 in 3 people are actually disabled or living with long-term medical conditions, because not everyone wants to say they're disabled because it's got such negative connotations. That's actually 33% of the population. That's a big figure. We're not hidden. We're not just the little few people over there. It's right throughout society, so let's embrace it.
As part of DaDa, a play named The Ugly Girl, showcasing disability, is being performed in Liverpool, including other areas of the North West. Over the past 10 years, disabled people have had their funding cut, and a lot of them are struggling in their day-to-day lives because of this. The government has now proposed cuts to grant funding for disabled students, putting their studies at risk.
Actually called The Ugly Girl, a musical tragedy in burlesque, and it's really about the short life and tragic death by slip on the banana peel, life of the ugly girl, who is a queer, disabled, feminist, intellectual troublemaker. You know, comically adrift in a hostile world. That's kind of what it is.
Let her breathe.
That's the bar. I've been deaf since I was 9, and this thing allowed me to hear my mother's voice for the first time since I was 9, and it allowed me to do this. And my mother, who loves music, loved music, would have been so pleased.
The Crip Hop Nation crew will also be performing in the festival, rapping about disability and bringing people together through music.
We do also workshops for handicapped people, and so it's all about integration, but we're all one. I mean, normal people like me, we are also handicapped in a certain way. So we have illnesses, mental diseases, they're visible and invisible disabilities. So, and like the world has a big disability because we can't live together all one in love, and that's the message, Crip Hop One Love, yeah.
The art exhibition will be held at the Blue Coat from the 8th of November to the 11th of January.